Hello and welcome, y'all. Today we are back with another video for Soulmask in the most recent update. Today we are going to be figuring out how to get the recipe for the stash box and stash bag as well as crafting them. These are actually pretty cool. I enjoyed using them and playing with them a lot. So basically we have to go to this dungeon right here. There is a teleporter nearby, so that's where you can always spawn in and then work your way up. Now, you do need some things for this dungeon. I do recommend corrosive tanks, food and drink and recreational buffs, stasis soup, radiation mods, or something to help with the actual radiation, because there is going to be quite a bit of that. But once you got your gear, you've got everything ready, you can make your way to the dungeon. There are some beasts in the beginning. I'm not going to show all of that, but you can fight your way to the entrance. Now, I'm not going to run through the whole dungeon with y'all. Anytime I do these things, I do like to actually complete the dungeon personally. I don't really like to leave a dungeon half finished. So I did run through the whole thing, but I'm not going to force y'all to watch all of that. Basically just going to watch the beginning part leading up to where the recipe is. And then if y'all do come through the dungeon, I'll let you figure the rest out yourself. But I really do love these higher level dungeons like this. They're good fun. They're good chaotic fun. Avoid the fire. Let's work our way over here. Now obviously, as we've said before, anytime you see the brazier where there's just one lit and one not, that's pretty much your pathway to a boss. So that's definitely the way we want to go. We're going to take out all of these little guys around the circle here. There we go. Now I do make all of these these guide videos with Soulmask with my main character. I have not made one with one of my tribesmen yet. I might start doing that at some point, but for now I've always just been using my created character for all of this. So the tribesmen are amazing. You can definitely have a lot more opportunities and things with them. But I like to be able to show that you can also do these things with a character that you created. So if you want to, you can do it. It's going to be more of a challenge, but you can definitely do it if you want to. Alright, so there's a portal. If y'all need those. Take out this last two guys right here. These hammers, y'all. There we go. Alright. Back down we go. Back out into the main room. Got one more area where two braziers are lit, so we know this isn't really going to lead us to a boss or anything. But we'll go ahead and clear it out as well. Alright. Got one more guy in here to kill. So these rooms so far have just been basic loot chest. Nothing amazing, nothing completely epic just yet. And now we go to the boss door. Got a couple of different ways to go. This way obviously is not going to take us to the boss, so we'll go ahead and clear this out. There is, however, a mini boss here. He's pretty straightforward with his blades. When he does the spinning thing, just keep rolling. But he's not too bad at all. There we go. Alrighty, we got a couple of rooms here we can go through. Another fire trap, which, yes, it got me. And it burns so good. Got a puzzle here with the braziers. You just have to end up getting all 4 lit. Once you do, the door opens. Got a couple of loot boxes here. And then we've got one of those mysterious stone tablets. Alright, on to the next. Now these fire traps, if you want to, like I did right there, you can smash them with the hammer or just hit them in general and they'll spin around and you don't have to worry about having to keep dodging the fire. Usually I don't bother with it, but if I keep getting hit by it, then eventually, yes, I'll just start smacking them all because it gets annoying. So you can actually do that. That way you don't have to even worry about the fire at all. Alright, we have knocked them out. Gonna keep moving along. Another fire trap. Another room. Another loot chest. Another room and another loot chest. Okay. So we're gonna go on to the boss doors. Grab this loot room first real quick. Alrighty. Now this is gonna lead to the boss's room that way. You do have a few guys to kill here first. Go ahead and take them out real fast. And there are a couple of doors, one on the left, one on the right. Right there. So we'll go ahead and check those out first real quick. Now the door on the left leads up and around to a loot room. Yay! All the loot. Then we'll go back out. Yes, I shot myself in the butt with arrows. And we'll see this break. Anytime you see cracks like that in the wall, go ahead and smack it. You never know what you'll find, so it's definitely worth it. We're gonna come back out, go to the room that we did not hit there on the other side. We're gonna take out this trap. And we're gonna grab the loot from in here. Okay, so now we move on to the boss doors. Alright, and now we find our boss. We're gonna take him out. He does do quite a few moves that do not tickle. So just be very cautious. This is where you're gonna also want to keep track of your radiation. It'll be building up, so make sure you're taking your stasis soup or anything that you have to help with radiation. But I went ahead and skipped through the fight so y'all don't have to watch the whole thing, but we did kill him, so we're good to go. We're gonna open the chest. And we're gonna check out the rooms. Got a room over here, we got a fire trap, we're gonna take it out. There we go. Okay, then on to the next. Now this room right here is where you're going to find 2 loot boxes along with our recipe. This is what you want out of the whole dungeon for the stash box recipe. So we're not going to go through the whole rest of the thing, but this is where you unlock it right here in your skill tree. You go to your building workbench. You can craft them right here. They're fairly easy to make. Go ahead and equip it and then plop it down wherever you're wanting to hide things. So obviously the stash box has more room for things. The stash bag does have a little bit less. But they are both very nice. What happens is when you back up away from them, they disappear. You have to be within range for them to actually render in. So if you hide it well enough in an area where people probably won't really travel, then you'll be fine. So I hope you enjoyed the guide video here for the stash boxes. It was a lot of fun to make. I do love running these dungeons. As I've said a million times, I know I don't exactly do it the most proficient and fast way to get through it, but I have fun. I run through and enjoy it. I have fun. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. The next video will be about crafting and finding the recipe for this chieftain chair, so keep an eye out for that. I do have a video in the top right for one of my previous Soulmask guide videos, so feel free to look at that as well. Thank y'all so much for all of your love and support. You are absolutely amazing. Please remember to like and subscribe for more, and remember, you are awesome.